So this time I'm adding from the other way. I come in and I lay these down into the junction, so they're being pinched by my hand here. That's my splice is coming across right here, and I pinch it. I untwist this, bring that down on this side, and then join this on this side. And then I can come into my leg roll, where I'm rolling them down, holding my hand, my left hand is holding them tight and separate. I'm rolling down and getting that tight spin going on. And then I move and manipulate them so they're coming next to each other and touching but not crossing, but still tightly spun. When I've done that properly, I keep them tight while I roll back, and that's when they twist into their cord. And now I've gone past where it's getting narrow again. I back up until I can see the diameter get to where I think it should be. To double check it, I can come in and look and see if it's similar to the diameter of the beginning of the string. It is, so now I know, and that's where I'm sticking with it. Now on this one again, I'm tapering down, so I'm going to add to both sides. So in order to do that, I'm getting some lengths of my iris cord that's been, or my fiber that's been soaking. And what I'm trying to do is have them cross over at their narrowest points, so I can splice to both sides at one time this time. Because they taper a little bit at the ends, and if I stagger them like this and just keep laying in new fiber, then when I come in here, I can actually add to both sides at one time, so I don't have to do what I did last time. So this is another way of doing it. I lay them in here, work them in so they're being pinched by the two plies, pinch them with my hand so they stay tight, untwist my elements that I'm adding to, roll that side up, roll this side up. And so even before I've added my twist in, if I've done my splice well, you can't really tell that I even added fiber. I keep it tight here, pinch it, roll down my leg and get my spin happening. As it's tightly spun, I manipulate it so it comes together, so they're next to each other but not spinning around each other, and tightly spun, so that when I come backwards, they twist around each other and make string. And I only come in up back maybe a third as far as I roll down, because I don't need the reverse wrap takes up, it goes up faster. I need to add fiber to these pieces. So these are the fibers I'm going to be adding. I want to set them up so I have tapered ends. So I'm laying them down sort of with the fine parts crossing, because I need to add to both sides at one time. So I'm laying that there. And I'm not having to add too many this time, although I want them to be a little longer. So now I have sort of these fine tapering parts that are coming down, and that's going to be what I'm going to be adding in here. So to make that happen, I hold it like this to keep it tight. I lay it in between the plies so that it's crossing. So I can hold this apart so you can see the splice is pinched in between the two plies. Then I'll pull it tight up in there and pinch it. Then I untwist the previously made cord, bring this down, and lay that in there so that gets rolled in. Lay this in here so this gets rolled in. So then before I keep spinning, you can see that the splice is right in there, ready to go. Hold it tight with my left hand and roll down my leg to make them both tight, and then manipulate them so they come together but are not crossing with all the tension caught, so that when I roll backwards, they twist around each other and make string.